Okay, so we've talked about how we can integrate these champion products into our daily life, but let's talk about one thing that's really important to all of us, and that's our motivation. Our motivation to get started and our motivation to continue. A big thing for our motivation is having an idea where we want to get to. And when we know what we want to get to, we can create a plan. We all need a plan that we can write down and then share with others to keep us realistic but on task. I think quite often what we see is people, when they first want to start a movement or a nutrition plan, they start with these overwhelming huge tasks that are almost too big for them. Make sure your goal is realistic and set that goal in a timely manner that you can achieve them on the way.
Yeah, there's no reason to start too big. You know, it's baby steps, and the plan it has to be flexible. I think a great plan is a flexible plan. And so I think that's important to know that once you get your momentum up, the motivation will stay there and the plan will help you to know what your focus is, but also know that life gets in the way. You know, I mean, I've had many times where I've had my plan in place, and my taxes come up and the accountant needs my tax information in 48 hours and I have to get it done immediately, and so it just takes me off my plan. But you know, I still get something in that day, and it doesn't have to be much, but something's better than nothing.
Well, that's it. There's something better than nothing is critical for all of us. Just get something in. You know, with a plan, I like to kind of think of it. We often talk about when we start our training back and we have the new plan, the new programs in place. The first 5 to 6 weeks is creating the routine. Get ourselves used to the routine. And with that, we set a very realistic goals of that first 5 to 6 weeks. Quite often, we know eventually we want to be running so fast and everything 6 months away. But we start with maybe in the first week, it's just getting out the door and doing a 10-minute jog. Not even, a walk jog.
Yeah.
But the time of day and when we want to locate that workout starts to become a part of our routine and our plan. And that's with all of you. It's make sure that your plan that you put in place to begin with is very realistic, it's attainable. You feel like you're achieving every day you go out.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. There should be no failure in it, no failure. I think the important part is, like you mentioned, the routine, so you can wake up and know exactly what you're doing that day. You're not questioning it. Okay, sure, if life gets in the way, you'll have to adjust it a little bit, but you're definitely going out and doing something. You're getting out the door.
Yeah. But a plan is huge for all of us. It keeps us on task. Definitely. It gives you an idea of where you want to get to, and it gives you a little bit of positive reinforcement along the way.
Yeah, about accountability.
Accountability, and it makes you feel like, you know, even a 10-minute run or a 10-minute swim or just a quick walk around the block, it can make you feel like that you've made a step towards where you want to get to.
Yeah.
And I think that feeling of, oh, I've done something good for myself.
And you can even keep a training log. I mean,
yeah.
when you keep training logs and have a look back, you know, to have that positive reinforcement of what we've gotten in and that we've gotten in anything, you know, it's important. Just get out there. Make sure you get out the door. And
yeah. So I think with all of us, have an idea of where you want to get to. What is the end goal you're trying to get to? Create a nice plan that goes towards that, but very realistic steps along the way. But keep in mind that a great plan must be a flexible plan.
Correct.
So let's move on to fueling our days.